My beloved child, do not scroll, for heaven itself has paused this very moment to reach you. Tonight is not ordinary. Tonight carries the fragrance of miracles that were written in the archives of eternity with your name on them. Archangel Michael is not standing silent, he is crying with tears that shake the heavens, pleading that you do not miss what God is releasing right now. Only 15 seconds are standing between you and $1 trillion miracle, not in coins or bills, but in blessings, opportunities, favor, and divine breakthroughs that will overflow into every corner of your life. Can you feel it? The atmosphere around you has shifted. The air you are breathing carries the weight of answered prayers. The very angels assigned to you are trembling with joy, for tonight a door is opening that no power of man, no curse of the enemy, and no history of pain can ever shut. You are not watching this by accident. You were summoned here because your name is being written again in golden letters across heaven's scroll. Beloved, let your heart stay open, for God is aligning streams of abundance that will silence every debt, heal every wound, and restore every broken dream. You thought too much time had passed, but heaven says tonight the overdue miracle is finally being delivered. Archangel Michael is on his knees, his sword laid down, not in battle, but in intercession for you. He is begging, with tears, that you will not scroll away and miss this moment. Stay, because this is your appointed second. Stay, because you are about to hear secrets from heaven that will shift your destiny. Tonight, the miracle you thought was impossible is already carrying your name. A trillion-fold blessing, a heavenly inheritance, a restoration of what was stolen, God has signed it, sealed it, and now it is being delivered. Listen to me, this video is your confirmation. If you are here, it means you were chosen. So don't break the chain. Stay until the end, because every word spoken carries the code of your miracle. And as you hear it, declare in your heart, I receive it. Share this with someone who needs hope, because tonight, heaven is not just calling, it is crying, it is begging, it is insisting that you step into the abundance you were born for. My beloved child, your $1 trillion miracle is on its way. Do not leave, for the tears of heaven are for you. My beloved child, stay right here, for the story of your life is being rewritten before your very eyes. Heaven is opening a treasury that has been locked for generations, and the key has finally been placed in your hand. You may not realize it, but everything you lost, everything that was delayed, everything that was stolen in silence is now being returned in abundance, multiplied 1,000 times over. God is not giving you back what was taken, He is giving you far more, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing until your cup runs over. Archangel Michael is standing at the gates of this miracle, and his voice trembles as he calls your name. He is saying, Beloved child, do not look away, do not doubt, for heaven has already stamped your inheritance. Tonight is the night when chains break, when walls crumble, when the invisible prison that kept you bound is shattered into pieces. Can you feel the trembling in your spirit? That is not fear, it is destiny knocking on your door, begging you to answer. My child, God has written in the book of life that you will rise above every insult, every betrayal, and every loss. The tears you cried in secret have watered the soil for this miracle. You thought no one saw you when you prayed, when you whispered in the dark, when you begged for just one sign, but the heavens recorded every syllable, and tonight they are pouring out the answer in a flood so great that even you will not be able to contain it. Stay with me, for in this very moment, angels are carrying scrolls with your name on them. They are whispering your blessings into the winds, scattering seeds of favor into places you haven't even reached yet. People will begin to speak your name in rooms of influence. Opportunities that passed you by will come running back. Doors that were locked will swing wide open because heaven has commanded them to. Beloved, do not scroll, because you are standing at the edge of your breakthrough. Archangel Michael is begging with tears because he knows what is waiting for you if you hold on. The $1 trillion miracle is not just about wealth, it is about healing, restoration, family blessings, divine favor, and a future so radiant that every shadow of your past will disappear. Stay, listen, and receive. For tonight, heaven itself is crying for your destiny to rise. My beloved child, don't move, don't blink, for this moment is holy. Heaven is bending low over your life, and angels are circling your name with fire. The throne of God has released a decree, and it says, no more delays, no more denials, no more blockages. Every prayer that was buried in silence, every dream you thought had died is now being awakened. The $1 trillion miracle is not paper or numbers, it is life, it is destiny, it is the divine turning point you have waited for in secret. Archangel Michael stands before you weeping, not because of sadness, but because of the greatness of what he sees unfolding for you. He knows the weight of this blessing. He knows how long you suffered in silence. He knows the battles you fought that no one understood. And now, with tears, he is pleading, child, don't scroll away, because your moment is here. Heaven is crying because the blessing is so heavy that even angels tremble to carry it. Can you feel the atmosphere shifting around you? Look deeper, because even now your name is being whispered in unseen places. Someone you do not know is speaking of you with favor. Someone far away is holding a decision that will change your life for the better. Someone is preparing to call you, to open a door, to hand you the key to something you thought was impossible. And all of it is aligning tonight, right now, because God ordered it in heaven's court. My child, remember this, miracles are not accidents, they are appointments. And this appointment has your name written in letters of light. That sickness in your body, God is removing it. That pain in your heart, God is healing it. That closed door in your career, God is opening it. That broken relationship, God is mending it. This $1 trillion miracle is a complete restoration, a rewriting of every chapter where you were once broken. Stay with me. Hear this clearly, you are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. The angels weep not because you are weak, but because tonight you are about to see how strong heaven's love truly is for you. Archangel Michael is guarding this miracle like a warrior, ensuring no force can stop it. And all of heaven is crying, child, receive it, believe it, hold it, for it belongs to you. My beloved child, lean in closer, for what I am about to reveal is not random, it is written for you alone. Tonight the heavens are not silent, they are roaring with your name. The golden scrolls have been unsealed, and every line carries a promise that your eyes have not seen, your ears have not heard, and your mind has not even imagined. This trillion-dollar miracle is not about coins, it is about crowns, crowns of victory, crowns of healing, crowns of honor that will sit upon your life and make even those who doubted you stand in awe. Do you feel the chills on your skin? That is not coincidence. That is the Spirit whispering, "Pay attention, for your season has changed." There is a fragrance of peace being released into your house. Walls that once echoed with arguments will soon echo with laughter. A table that once felt empty will be filled with abundance. A heart that once carried loneliness will suddenly overflow with companionship, love, and divine partnership. This is how heaven repays those who endured the night with faith. Archangel Michael is standing tall, his armor shining with a brilliance that blinds every force of darkness. Yet tears stream down his face, for he sees what is being delivered to you and he knows how desperately you need it. He cries not in sorrow, but in holy urgency, pleading that you do not miss this appointed hour. "Stay, child," he whispers, "because your miracle has entered the room. Do not let distraction steal it from you." Even as you listen, forces are being shifted in your favor. Someone who once spoke against you will begin to speak for you. A decision that was denied is about to be overturned. The closed hands of destiny are opening wide to pour out what has been stored up for years. You will see sudden calls, sudden opportunities, sudden reconciliations, and sudden restoration that cannot be explained by logic, only by the hand of God. Beloved, take this into your spirit, heaven is not begging without reason. Heaven is crying because your life is about to sparkle with glory so bright that even shadows will flee. The trillion-dollar miracle is coated with your tears, signed with your prayers, and sealed with God's love. No enemy can stop it, no delay can hold it, and no lie can erase it. Stay here, hold these words, because as you believe, the angels are already at work. This night will mark the turning point of your life, and you will never be the same again. My beloved child, stay with me, for what is unfolding now is so personal, so intimate, that even heaven holds its breath. Tonight, God is not just sending a blessing, He is stepping into your story with His own hand. The miracle being poured out is not only about abundance, it is about transformation. It will touch every corner of your life, the seen and the unseen, the silent cries and the hidden wounds, the whispered prayers and the unspoken hopes. Already, the atmosphere around you is changing. Can you sense it? The weight on your shoulders feels lighter, as though invisible hands are lifting burdens you carried for years. The silence of your nights, when you thought no one heard your cries, is being answered now with music from heaven. A sound of victory is being released over your home. The angels are moving through the rooms of your house, touching the walls, cleansing the air, filling it with divine fragrance. Archangel Michael is standing guard at your door with his sword ablaze in light. His tears are falling like fire, burning away every chain that once bound you. He says, "Beloved, heaven has chosen you for such a time as this. Do not turn away, do not let doubt steal this moment. This miracle is written in your name, sealed in God's decree, and tonight it is being delivered into your life. My child, even now, events are being rearranged for your good. Someone who forgot you will suddenly remember you. A letter you thought was lost will reappear. A call you have been waiting for will arrive. Money you thought was gone will circle back into your hands. And relationships that were fractured will begin to mend in ways you thought impossible. This is the trillion-dollar miracle, restoration beyond imagination. Listen closely, God is not giving you just what you asked for. He is giving you more than enough, abundance that overflows, favor that outruns your past, blessings that will not only lift you but also those connected to you. Your children, your family, your future generations will drink from the river being released tonight. Heaven is crying because this miracle is too great to ignore. The angels are weeping because they know what your life will look like once it touches you, glorious, radiant, untouchable. Archangel Michael is pleading, stay until the end, child, because tonight your destiny is shifting forever. My beloved child, let your spirit stay still, for the signs of this miracle are already beginning to manifest. Heaven does not release a blessing without leaving traces for you to recognize. Watch carefully, because in the coming hours and days, small details will speak loudly, proving that this trillion-dollar miracle is no longer a promise but a reality entering your life. You will notice a sudden calm in your home, as if the very walls breathe peace. The air will feel lighter, carrying a fragrance that was not there before, a reminder that angels have walked through your house. Do not ignore it, for this is heaven's way of telling you, we are here. A knock may come at your door at an unusual hour. It may not be a person you expect, but through that moment God will show you that your destiny is being aligned. A letter may arrive, simple in appearance, but carrying words that shift your future. A phone call may come from someone who had forgotten you, yet suddenly they will speak of opportunities and blessings that carry your name. These are not accidents. They are proofs that the miracle has been released. Archangel Michael is crying with urgency because he sees these signs approaching like waves. He whispers, child, do not dismiss them, do not call them coincidences. Every sign is a confirmation that heaven has stepped into your story. His sword is not drawn for battle tonight, but for protection, to guard the flow of blessings so that no shadow, no enemy, no delay can touch what belongs to you. Beloved, God has decided that this is your time. That person who once ignored you will now search for you. That door that stayed shut will suddenly open with ease. That dream you buried will rise with new life. Even the tears you cried alone will become rivers of testimony that others will see and glorify God for. Stay alert, my child. Do not let doubt blur your vision. The signs are near, closer than you imagine. And when you see them, your heart will leap with joy, for you will know that this trillion-fold miracle was not just a word spoken, it was a gift sent directly to you. My beloved child, remain here, for the miracle unfolding in your name is not just for a moment, it is for a lifetime. When heaven releases a blessing of this size, it does not stop with you, it flows into your family, your relationships, your health, your future, and even the generations that will come after you. Tonight, you are standing at the beginning of a river that will never run dry. Can you feel the warmth rising in your chest? That is healing entering your body. The sickness that lingered, the weakness you carried, the pain that tried to become part of your identity, it is being broken now. Cells are being renewed, blood is being strengthened, and strength is returning like the morning sun. This trillion-dollar miracle carries health as one of its treasures, and it will be seen in your body as a testimony that God has touched you. Beloved, your relationships are being rewritten too. Where there was distance, there will now be closeness. Where there was betrayal, there will now be truth. Where there was silence, there will now be laughter. Families torn by pain will gather again around tables of joy. Friendships that were genuine but lost will find their way back to you. And the kind of love you prayed for, the love that is pure, patient, and divine, will come into your life as a reflection of heaven's embrace. Archangel Michael stands over all of this, his wings spread wide to shield what is being given to you. He weeps not because of sorrow, but because of the overwhelming beauty of your future. He cries as he whispers, "Child, you will not walk in loneliness anymore. You will not suffer in silence anymore. What heaven has released tonight will follow you for the rest of your life." And my beloved, this is not where it ends. This blessing will stretch into the lives of your children, and their children. They will walk in open doors you never imagined. They will drink from wells you did not dig. They will carry crowns you once thought impossible to wear. Your obedience to stay in this moment is birthing blessings for bloodlines yet unborn. The angels cry because they see how far this miracle will reach. It is not just a gift, it is a legacy. It is not just a release, it is a revolution of favor written across your name. Tonight, the heavens declare, this child is chosen, this child is marked, this child is blessed beyond measure. My beloved child, stay with me, for the visions of your future are being unveiled before the throne of God, and they are glorious. Tonight is not about surviving, it is about rising. The trillion-dollar miracle written in your name is not just wealth, not just comfort, it is honor. It is your name being carried into places where you were never invited before, it is doors opening that once seemed permanently locked, it is the sound of chains breaking so loudly that even the heavens rejoice. Beloved, I see people speaking your name with respect in rooms you have never stepped into. I see your presence being requested in circles of influence, because God Himself has decided that your voice matters. Where once you were ignored, you will now be celebrated. Where once you were overlooked, you will now be chosen. The very ones who doubted you will have no choice but to acknowledge that you carry divine favor that cannot be explained by human reasoning. Archangel Michael is standing, his tears shining like diamonds, and he whispers, "Child, this is what heaven has been holding for you all along. This is why I begged, this is why heaven cried, for you to see the greatness already written in your destiny." He sees the crowns of opportunity being lowered onto your life. He sees the lights of recognition shining upon your name. And He knows the story of your pain, that is why His weeping is filled with joy, because He sees the new story of your victory. My beloved, imagine this, you walking into a place and the atmosphere shifting, not because of what you wear or own, but because you carry the mark of heaven. Imagine your family rejoicing as doors swing open. Imagine the phone call that changes everything. Imagine strangers move to bless you without knowing why. These are not imaginations, they are prophecies written in golden ink, waiting for you to claim them. Your future is not dim, it is radiant. The miracle you are receiving tonight is not for one night, but for a lifetime. It is the kind of miracle that builds testimonies, that leaves a fragrance long after you pass by, that makes others whisper, "Surely, God's hand is upon this one." Heaven is crying because your story is changing forever. Archangel Michael is pleading because the moment is now. And God is declaring, this child will rise, this child will shine, this child will be known as mine.